What is up, guys, and welcome to the Prestige Amazon FBA family. If you guys are new here, welcome. My name is Andy. I'm a multi-six-figure Amazon FBA seller, and I put out Amazon FBA specific content just for you guys twice a week. So if you guys are new here, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe. But chances are, if you guys are watching this video right now, you guys are just getting into the Amazon FBA business, or you guys are looking to get into the Amazon FBA business model, and you're looking to sell a product. And one of the main first steps of actually finding a product to sell is product research. Now, there's so many different ways to go about this. One of the huge ways is to just kind of look around your house, see what you use on a daily basis, see what is in demand, how you can make those items better, and how you can get those items on sale on Amazon. And that might not always be the best way, but that is one way. And if you guys haven't already heard of Helium10, Helium10 is one of the biggest, most used Amazon FBA research softwares. It's an all-in suite of tools that a lot of incoming Amazon sellers are using, and it's a software that you can use for your product research on your own. And it's the product research method that I use to find products time and time again, and I use it on a daily basis for keyword research and product research. So if you guys haven't heard of Helium10, please be sure to go check that out. In this video, I'm going to be going over how I find products using specific criteria that I search for products under. So I'm going to switch it up for this video a little bit. I'm going to hop onto my computer and I'll catch you guys there. Peace. What is up, and welcome back, guys. Now a little bit of change of scenery, but in this video I wanted to go really in depth of how I personally find products on the Helium10 platform. And if you guys don't know what Helium10 is, it is pretty much an all-in suite of tools to get you through the Amazon research phase, to the launching phase, to building your listing, to countless more things that Helium10 has to offer. And Helium10's, in my opinion, one of the most recent softwares to come up, but they've really taken into account the Amazon FBA game, all the different moving factors of Amazon FBA, and they've really honed in on what's really needed for new and veteran Amazon FBA sellers. So even though I've been selling for a few years now, I still use almost every single tool that they have to offer, which is amazing. But in this specific video, I want to go over the black box. And if you guys don't know what Helium10 black box is, you will once you guys get the Helium10 software. By the way, if you guys haven't already gotten the cheat sheet, I do have a 50% off code for new Helium10 users, so please be sure to go check that out. You can also find that in the Prestige Amazon FBA Mastermind group. But without further ado, let's get into the screen. I also apologize for the poor video quality. I know that top camera isn't the best, but you guys want me to focus on me, we'll focus on black box. So black box, this is the Helium10 dashboard. Black box is Helium10's Amazon research tool. Now you guys may be thinking, there's so many products to sell on Amazon, and how do I even narrow it down into one product that I want to sell? And Helium10 does an amazing job of helping you filter that. When you're doing your product research and when you're launching a product, you don't want to be launching a product that's oversaturated, too expensive, too cheap, usually, and there's certain categories that are gated. So you want to be able to filter out those categories, and also taking into account, like, you don't want to be jumping into a product that has thousands of reviews as your competitors. So Helium10 Black Box does an amazing job of being able to help you filter that out, saving you hours and hours of time just scrolling through manually on Amazon to find that product. So in a matter of a few minutes, you should be able to come up with a list of hundreds to thousands of products that could be potentially sold under your brand. So let's get into this. As you can see here, you can filter it out by category, monthly revenue, price, review count, review rating, and shipping tier size. We'll primarily focus on the first four for today, but review rating and shipping size tier are also options for you to select. In terms of categories, these are the categories that I typically like to use. So I'll typically go for, arts and crafts, sewing, baby. And while I'm selecting this, guys, I do want to mention that there are gated categories. If you guys haven't already done that research, please be sure to go do that. But these are categories that I typically look up. These are categories that I can typically get into without having to worry too much in terms of competitiveness, or if a category is gated. But let's see, health and household, home and kitchen, industrial scientific, kitchen and dining, office products, body and lawn, pet supplies, sports and outdoors, tools and home improvement. So I'll usually go for those, and that's usually what I choose to start out with. I don't know if you're a veteran seller and you have the ability to sell these other products like clothing and toys. But just something to keep in mind. Monthly revenue, this is totally up to you guys. This is something that I look up. These are filters that I usually put in, but ideally I would tell my students as well to look up something between 8 or 10,000. I'll put 8,000 for the sake of this video, and a maximum. Of course, you want to make as much money as possible, but starting out, let's say you could put 30,000 price. You don't want to go too low. I would suggest, bare minimum around 12. And sometimes you can even play with the numbers. A lot of people are inputting round numbers like 12 flat. What you can do is, put in 1193, for example, to kind of include those people that are pricing their units at like 1197, 1195, things like that. So 1193 and max, let's say $75. This is up to you completely. Review count, you want to be kind of targeting potential competitors with low reviews, just so it isn't hard for you, just so you aren't jumping into a niche and you're selling a product with 0 reviews, but you're competing against people with thousands and thousands of reviews. So it's a little harder. You don't really want to be doing that. And Helium10 does a great job of filtering that out for you. So don't need to worry about that. Review count, I'll usually say, 75 to 100 max. Let's go with 100 max. Actually, let's just play with the review rating. Let's say you want to. This is a 1 to 5 star. 5 star being max, 1 star being the weakest. So let's say you don't want to be competing against people with straight 5-star reviews. Let's go with a 4, and then you just hit search. A few seconds, boom. Helium10 automatically pulls this all up for you guys, and you see 200 products found within that criteria, within the monthly revenue, within that price range, within that review count, within that review rating. 200 products plus found. And look, you just scroll down, and it's just all within these criteria, pages for you to scroll through. And you can even click these filters to sort it out by pricing. You can sort it out by monthly sales. You can sort it out by monthly revenue, BSR, and reviews. So for example, let's search it up with monthly revenue. That's the lowest. Let's actually start with the highest. So soccer balls, Nike. So you don't want to compete against large brands. You see Nike, anything with large brands, you kind of want to just kind of stay away from, or you can click it and see what the search, or for example, what the soccer ball niche is like. Art frames, flash furniture. Oh, guys, and keep in mind that this isn't really a passion product. You aren't selling a product that you're really passionate about. Ideally, people getting into Amazon FBA will be selling products that they want to make profit from. So if you're really into soccer, for example, don't limit yourself to the soccer niche. Sure, the soccer niche may be profitable and you can start there, but don't only limit your options to that niche. There's plenty of profitable products, and you just have to stay in mind, or keep that in mind. For example, I would have never imagined to sell metal chairs, but this guy has 75 reviews, 3.8 stars, and he's doing $30,000 in revenue. You guys, if I was you guys, I don't think I would mind making $30,000 in revenue for selling chairs. ceramic backflow incense holder, waterfall. You know, this would be a good gift. Gifts are also a really good niche to get into, just because you have generally you have less returns when you're selling gift-like products, because these will be given away, and chances are they won't be returning them. 39 reviews, almost $30,000 in revenue, $25. This is like a really good potential product. Let's see. Frames, this could also be potentially good. Dealing with frames, you do have to take into account that you are dealing with a glass product, so you may have to, you know, make your packaging a lot better so your product is getting there in one piece and not pieces. Women's clothing, that may not be something that you want to get into. Let's see. You know, like beach umbrella, like this is something that you could totally get into. 3.9 stars, almost $30,000 in revenue. 81 reviews, not too bad. Now let's try with, let's say, filtering by reviews, low to high count. Let's go back to, I also apologize that sometimes my laptop can be a little slow, but boom, okay. Check this out. Look at this, 1 star, 2 star, 1 review, 4 stars. This guy's, I mean, this is like a sports and outdoor shirt. $10,000 in revenue, 1 star, selling for almost like $47 for the shirt. You guys, like, I think we could get this manufactured for probably like $5, sell it for $46, and it's 1 star review, and you would be competing. I mean, you would easily outcompete that, in my opinion. I mean, check this out, 1 star. I mean, not 1 star, 1 review, 4 stars, $11,000 in revenue, selling household sponges. I don't know about you guys, but I would have never thought about selling household sponges. But you guys get the idea. Like, Helium10 does the hard work for you, which is why I use Helium10 on a daily basis, not only for product research, but I also use it for keyword research and stuff like that too. But you guys can find winning products in a matter of minutes, just because Helium10 filters everything out for you guys, which is crazy, because when I was first starting out, I didn't have anything like this, and it would take me weeks on weeks. I mean, it should still take you weeks to do your product research, but it's so much easier now. So hopefully that explained it a little bit for you guys, and it hopefully gets you started on your product research. And just being able to scroll down, filter out, you know, hopefully you guys are making a list of potential items to work with. But hopefully, again, that helped you guys out. If you guys, I will be releasing a second video to this video on product research. So please be sure to subscribe, stay tuned, comment down below if you have any questions. Also, like this video as always. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll catch you guys at the next one. Peace.